Game 4 tonight. Will the Cavs get swept? As much as we would like to see an extended series, I think it's time to call it. I think it's gonna be a sweep tonight. I think the Cavs realize that they're outmatched, they're outgunned, and they've been outclassed. It's sad to say, that these teams are. It's just such a whopping disparity between the two. But we all saw it coming. That's why most of us picked Golden State to win the series. LeBron James is an all-time great. And I know he wants to stave off his legacy. He wants to say, like, hey, I am the greatest of all time, et cetera, et cetera. But, you get swept in the finals 2 times in your career. That's not a good look. That's the only way I can see the Cavaliers actually pulling out this game. If LeBron James just gives a Herculean effort just because he wants his name in the record books not to be tarnished. But at the end of the day, I don't think the players that he plays with care as much about his legacy as the previous players. Like when he was with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, they kind of felt like we had to rally behind LeBron James. When he had Kyrie Irving before he left, for the most part, Kyrie felt like he had to have LeBron's back and step up his game every single night. Hence the 2016 championship. But in this scenario, these guys don't know LeBron like that. Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, they're playing for a contract. They could give a damn about LeBron's legacy. They could give a damn about rallying behind him. So tonight, I look for the Warriors to beat them. Now, I don't think it's gonna be easy. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. Even though the Cavs don't have any fight in them, they're still professionals. So we should see a close game. But at the end of it all, it's just like, do you want to put yourself through more games of this butt whooping? Game 1 was a close game. Heartbreaker. Lose that. Game 2, get blown out. Game 2, it was a blowout towards the end, but for the most part, it was an evenly matched game. But then Game 3, close game, and Kevin Durant that shot beat all the life out of the Cavs. Do you want to continue to go through heartbreak after heartbreak? Because it's one thing to blame the officials. Then it's one thing to blame the coaching. Then it's one thing to blame your talent. But when you're blaming all of the above, it's time to quit. It's time to be done. I think the Golden State Warriors put a stranglehold on the Cavs to the point where they don't think that they can even get a game. And that's kind of scary, being that they have LeBron James. Now, notice this too. Spurs were able to get a game off the Warriors. Pelicans were able to get a game off the Warriors. Rockets were able to get 3 off the Warriors. If this Cavs team cannot get 1 game off the Warriors, that's a lot to be said about LeBron. But, as much as I know he wants to come out like gangbusters and win this 1 game, he knows that the mountain that he has to climb without another fellow superstar is so huge that it will basically deplete him just to get to like a game 6. Like if he was able to get this team to a game 6, he would be fresh out of everything. Like he wouldn't have nothing left. So he's basically, I know he's gonna have one of those nice games where he has like high numbers, whatever. But I could tell you this: he's gonna pack it in one way or another. He's gonna pack it in. He might put more responsibility on other guys to step up as well, but he's gonna pack it in and mail it in at some point during that game. Watch, because it's not worth it. It's not worth killing yourself over a legacy if you could just join up with another team during the offseason. That's what people are saying. Like the experts, Brian Windhorst, he's saying his free agency started after Game 3, and I believe it. I believe it because that team, it's not like they're 100% trash, but they just can't give him what he needs to win. And if he can't get what he needs to win, what's the point of trying to get 50 if he doesn't have what he needs to win? So I expect for him to have one of those pseudo LeBron James games, which is it's his game, but not quite like his game because he knows he's facing a better team. And that's the thing that gets overlooked in this whole NBA Finals that's really killing me. People just won't flat out say Golden State is just better. They'll say like they have too much talent. They'll say the officials are in their favor. But I don't see a lot of people just giving them a lot of credit. Like, dude, you're better. You're superior.